This is my joy, and nobody takes away from me. This is my joy, and nobody takes away from me. My joy, my joy, nobody. My joy, my joy, nobody. My joy,
Hi YouTube, it's me, Miss Hope, and as you see from my background, I have landed back in the hospital again. I am going to try to make this a short video because the doctors keep running in and out. Just between me and you, getting on my nerves. But nonetheless, they're running in and out. I just kind of wanted to give you an update. I know I've been posting on my Soho page, and some of you of my YouTubers, you may not be on my Soho page or my We Will Not Lose group, or even my personal page on Facebook. So, just giving a little update. You know, the last time that I was in the hospital back in December, January-ish, and it was for the mask and everything. Well, this time I come in, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get my screws and stuff out. I'm so excited about that, and I'm about to move on. Then we found that the mass has grown a little bit more, and that was what was causing some of the additional pain that I had. Now, the interesting thing is that I feel great. I actually have not experienced any pain since I've been here, and I haven't been on any pain medication. Okay, so that is awesome. I will admit that my first day here, I'm like, look, I want to go home. You guys cannot keep me, you know. But I came to reality and a grip to realize that everything happens for a reason. It's all divine order. And I'm just going to do this thing the way that I know how to do it. So I'm here. We're talking going home. I am hoping you guys pray with me that tomorrow they let me go home. I'm really just sitting here doing nothing, which I'm like, I could do nothing at home. Okay. So, but I'm doing good. I'm really good. My spirits are high. Of course, you know my husband is here with me every step of the way, or whatever. I think this time it kind of took like a big toll on him, even more than last time, because it is hard to continue going into this situation. However, I will say this. I have found through my experience of going through this on and off for the past 2 years that I was not given the proper information that could help me help my doctors treat me. Flat out. I was not given that proper information, and because of that lack of information, I've ended up here again. Yeah. So, I got a few tips for you guys that I think you need to know, whether you're a cancer patient, whether you are a survivor, because you can always pass this message on to someone else, or whether you are a friend or a caregiver. You never know who you may meet in your lifetime. Number one, always get a copy of your own medical records. Do not trust them with your records, because there's always information in there that you do not know nothing about. If you happen to go see another doctor, take your records, okay? Let them see the records firsthand. 2, okay, chemotherapy is not the answer for everything. I'm not saying that as a advocate. Most of you all know my stance on how I feel about medication. I've said it so many times in various videos. However, depending on the cancer that you have, the tumor you have, the mass that you have, depending on the characteristics of it, what causes it to grow, how does it react to your body, what is causing this thing to do what it do, what are the dynamics that determines the treatment that you need to get. Now, I found out that all along, my first bout with this was with the breast cancer. If you saw my first video, the meet and greet with Miss Hope, then you know the whole story, okay? Okay, guys, sorry about that interruption. I told you they come in and out. That was housekeeping. But anyway, I found out that for my first bout of cancer, they just gave me standard treatment. The treatment that they gave me would have been ineffective regardless of if I did the chemotherapy or not. Why? Because then my particular cancer is hormone sensitive. It's estrogen sensitive and it's progesterone sensitive. With that being said, me being a woman, I excrete estrogen and progesterone. There's no way around it. So even after I had done the chemotherapy, it still would have came back eventually. Somehow it would have come back eventually. Excuse me, sorry. Everybody, you know when you're in the hospital and everybody want to text you and they always do it at the most inconvenient time while I'm trying to get this video done. Please excuse me for a quick second. Okay, thank you. But it would have came back regardless. So, it made me wonder because it's like, okay, well, all this time that I've been coming to my oncologist and I've been asking questions, he never gave me the full story. Never gave me the full story as to what could be better for me. Okay? So, when I went in the hospital the second time, they did the same exact thing. I am a person that I believe you have to have options. You cannot have this one floor plan written out for every single person. I have to have options according to my body. They didn't give me any options. They threw chemo at me again. They said radiation again, and that was it. No one even told me the biopsy report that happened. What I knew was that the cancer had moved to my sacrum and it was now metastatic. That is what I knew. I did not know that again, I was not informed and gave me the options to be able to treat my cancer. Now, they make it their business to throw around this stage 4 is stage 4. Let me tell you something. I'm not even worried about all that. That's not important. God is in control, and that's all that matters. But what I did not hear is what can we do? What is the issue? So, for the first time hold that. About a year ago, I had talked to my surgeon and I said, well, if estrogen is the problem, why don't we just remove my ovaries? I didn't have my babies. I had a procedure to make sure that I didn't have any more babies. What's the big deal about the ovaries? So the issue was we don't want to send you into early menopause. However, you're giving me tamoxifen, and tamoxifen is sending me into early menopause. Didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Why you would, it's like here is the solution. But you don't want to give me that solution. You want me to jump on this chemotherapy so you can poison my body. You want me to do all of this and you're not telling me what I need to hear. This is not about me. It's about what you think, what you want. Now, I'm not going to go into money and all of that. This ain't the video. But I'm just showing you that you don't get everything you need. So here I am again, right here. So God bless. I prayed, y'all. I prayed. My church family prayed for me. And I asked God for favor because I'm tired of this. I believe God for his healing, but I'm tired of this. And the Lord has sent me another radiation oncologist. And this woman was the sweetest person in the world, Dr. Becker. And she first gave me options. Maybe it was because of woman. She was a woman, and we could relate. I do not know, but she told me that what I originally said about the ovaries made perfectly good sense. So I'm up here like, are you kidding me? Like, really? It makes sense. And it's like if I get that done, I still will have to take tamoxifen because what I did not know is little fat cells in the women's body still secrete a little bit of estrogen that could easily set off the cancer receptors. I'm like, okay, I can do that. Now you gave me a solution. She told me that chemotherapy wouldn't even help this situation. It's on the bone. Chemotherapy doesn't attack the bone. It doesn't help. It's nothing that it can do to help that. So then I'm thinking, then why are these group of people pushing me to do something that's not even going to help me? Now I'll let y'all make that decision on what your thoughts is on that. Please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm interested into seeing and hearing everything that you all have to say because it's just flabbergasting me. But this is the thing. You need to be well versed in your own health. That's why I say your responsibility, you be proactive. They're doctors. I'm not going to say they don't care about us, but what I will say is it's very possible for you not to get all the information that you need. And so I can't help but to think that I done sat here and went through this 2 more extra times for what? Nothing. Now, no, I will take that back. It's not for nothing. This is part of my journey and my mission. It was divinely ordered for me to do this so that I can do this and get this information out there. But on the flesh side, it does feel like it's for nothing. You know? It's like, really, I'm running up these bills. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this stuff. And this could have been avoided. And I know some of you may say, well, there are no guarantees. You know what? You're right. It ain't no guarantees. It ain't no guarantee because I can go out there and get in my car and get hit. There is no guarantee. However, there was options. There was a plan that could have been put in place and it wasn't. So that's my advice to you. Be proactive. And it wasn't that I was proactive. It's just that the information was not provided. It wasn't provided. I internally knew that, but it wasn't provided. Oh, and I don't know if I got to 3 or 4 or whatever, but don't be afraid to fire your doctor. If he ain't doing his job or she's not doing her job, do not be afraid to fire your doctor. You know, you got to go where you feel comfortable and where they care about what's working for you. You got to do what you need to do. So I'm going to leave you all on some good notes, though. The one good thing was I had been tested from the head to the bottom of my feet. Lord Jesus, I have. And thankfully, thank God, my brain is normal. The cancer has not spread anywhere else. It's just moved over a little bit in that same area. So we're going to get that handled. Instead of getting the stuff out, I'm going to have to put some more stuff in to stabilize my spine. But I'm still walking, fine. I'm happy. I'm upbeat. I'm still ready to go take life by the horns and live this thing because this is something that's not going to beat me. I'm not going to allow it. I don't care what go on. I'm still the winner in this situation. There's no way around it. So then I ran into a little issue because when I came in, there was the 3rd class. And in my school, they have a very strict no miss policy, and I technically was going to get kicked out of this, but the Lord had provided, and the teacher gave me favor and gave me another chance, so I get to go back to class, and I will be an official LU, Lindenwood University alumni on June 26th. I am so happy. I'm so blessed right now. It couldn't have been better. You know, I know some people just wonder, like, how could you just keep going through this? But you know what? It's bigger than me. As hard as it gets for me sometimes, I have to remember that it's bigger than me. And I have a duty, I have something that I have to do. So, pretty much in a nutshell, I love you all. Thank you for following me. I'm sorry I've been so kind of passive with the videos. I promise to get better. And definitely keep you all updated on what's going on, the good, the bad, the funny, the ugly. I posted some other things to give y'all variety. I know cancer ain't the best kind of conversation to have, but it's my reality. It's my truth, and so I want to share that with you all. Also, to all of my male subscribers, and even to the female subscribers, you can send to your dads or whatever. Happy Father's Day. I reverence you all. I appreciate you all. Dads are just as important as moms, and I really do appreciate the work that you do with your children. Is such a beautiful thing. So I thank you all for tuning in. I love you. Mwah! If this video is kind of sucky, I apologize. The lighting in here sucks, and so does their internet connection, but the message is still there. So just take heed. I love you all, and until I see you again, please pass it on, subscribe, look me up on Facebook. It's all there. I love you. Mwah. Have a good day.